Sarah from Sassy Sarah Reads, and today I am bringing you my September 2015 wrap-up. I read a total of 9 books this month, but I think 2 or 3 of them were like small little short stories that I'm not really interested in discussing. I think it's 3 of them actually. So let's hop right into the book of the month. My favorite book this month was A Night of Cake and Puppets by Laini Taylor, and this is book 2.5 in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Now, I'm not really sure why it's book 2.5 because it takes place during Daughter of Smoke and Bone and not the sequel Days of Blood and Starlight, so I just thought that was a little odd. But if you're a fan of the series, I highly recommend reading it because it follows Mick and Zeus, who have like the cutest relationship, and it's just so much fun. I love Zeus. I am Zeus. Like, everything that she thought, I was just like, yes, I get it. That is me. That is what I think. And I really loved her. She is just so much fun, and she's a lot of fun to read, and so is Mick. And it's so cute. There's like no other words. Like, it's nothing profound or anything, but it's a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. You also don't have to have read the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy if you do want to give it a shot. It's like $2.99 on Kindle, so it's quick and fun, and I loved it. And Laini Taylor's writing is superb, as always. And then the next book in my favorites is a 4.75 read, and it is called Descender Volume 1, 10 Stars, and it is by Jeff Lemire. I got this from NetGalley, and I had read it on my computer, and the first couple pages I was like, oh my god, I thought that this was going to be good because it's a sci-fi comic, and I was like, I thought that this graphic novel was going to be so much better. And then the more I read, by the end of it, I was blown away. I freaking love it. There's this quote. Let me see if I can find it. No, I can't find it on my phone. Anyway, there's this one quote in the comic, and it was so beautiful. It was about like how the humans blame the robots because they need somebody to blame because they're human and not robots. And it was just really profound, and it was so beautiful, and I loved it. I highly recommend checking out Descender Volume 1, 10 Stars. I'm going to leave all the links down below for the books, so check that one out because it was so good. 4.75 stars. Loved it. And then, oh my god, okay. My next book is A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. This is the only physical copy book that I've read in the month of September because I dedicated half of August and all of September to this book, and I finished it the last day of September. And, I give this one 4.25 stars, which is really surprising because Game of Thrones for me was a solid 5-star read, but A Clash of Kings for me didn't have the same impact. It was good, and I liked it, and there were some chapters I was just like, oh my god, yes, what's going to happen next? And then but more often than not, I found myself kind of just like, I can't wait till this gets better. And I didn't like feeling like, I can't wait until this gets better. I wanted to feel like, oh my god, this is so good. I can't wait to read the next chapter to see if it gets even better. So, I enjoyed it, but I have hopes that the 3rd book will be a lot better. And then the next book for the month is Araby by James Joyce, and I read this short story in my English class with my English teacher. He read it aloud, and I really loved Araby. I'll leave the link to my review. It's really short down below if you're interested in checking out more of my thoughts. But I enjoyed Araby because I found the writing to be just so lyrical, and his prose has a very poetic feel to it, and I really want to check out Dubliners, which is what Araby was originally published in by James Joyce, and it's like a short story collection featured in Ireland, I think. And I really connected to this story, and I give it 4 stars because, I don't know, 5 stars, I didn't feel like it was 5 stars, but I feel like it's a really high 4-star rating, like it's almost a 5. I don't even know, I'm still conflicted on the rating. Maybe I'll give it 5 stars someday if I reread it. And then the next book, and the last book that I'll be talking about for the month of September, is One You Can't Forget by Lexi Timms, and yes, it is a motorcycle romance, like, novella. It's free on Amazon if you're interested. I'll leave the link for that, of course, down below. I give this one, I think, 3 stars. I think it was a solid 3 stars. I'll leave the link to my review for this because I wrote, like, a pretty long review. It's not, like, heavily detailed, but it's detailed enough. And my problem with it was I couldn't connect to the main character. I felt she was really childish and immature. And then also, it was like one of those serial Amazon Kindle buys that are like, you read it and you're like, oh my god, next chapter, and then it's like it ended. And now I'm like, I don't have volume 2 because it isn't even released yet. And I really like motorcycles. I think they're interesting. It reminds me of Daryl Dixon. So that is all of the books that I read for the month of September. This is actually, like, technically all I can hold up. Yes. I did great, didn't I? Anyway, I actually felt like I had a pretty good reading month for September, even though I didn't read a whole lot. I'm pretty busy, so I've already read 2 books for October, and it's only October 4th, I think, or 3rd. October 3rd, oh my god. So, yeah. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below if you've read any of these books. Let me know what books you've read this month. Link your videos down below, and bye!